In this video, I'm gonna fully explain how chemistry works in FIFA 23. So be sure to stay to the end of the video to fully understand how it works. Now, this is a typical FIFA 23 squad screen, and the first thing you'll notice is that there's no chem links and there's no team chemistry bar. This year, it's more about individual player chemistry. Players can get 0 to 3 chemistry. Having 0 chemistry won't negatively affect their attributes, but having 3 chemistry gives them the best possible in-game attributes. So basically, you want all your players to be on 3 chem. Now, you can increase a player's chemistry by adding more players from the same club, league, or nation to your 11. The amount of chemistry you unlock for each category is based on these thresholds. The more players you add to each category, the more chemistry is unlocked for those players in that category. So let's break down these thresholds. For clubs, you would need 2 players from the same club to get 1 club chem. You would then need an additional 3 players, so 5 players total from the same club to get 2 club chem. And then you need an additional 4 players, so in total 9 players from the same club to unlock 3 club chem. For nations and leagues, it's a bit different. You would need 3 players to unlock 1 chem. You would then need an additional 3, so 6 players total to unlock 2 chem. And then you need an additional 4, so 10 players total to unlock 3 chemistry for league or nation. But they're not exclusive. You can mix and match how you get a player 3 chem from the different categories. So for instance, you can get 1 club chem and maybe 2 league chem to total 3 chem, or you can get all 3 chem from the nation category if you feel like it. It's really up to you. So for example, let's assume that Trent and Robertson are the only 2 Premier League and Liverpool players in their team. They would only get 1 chem because they have 2 players from Liverpool, but not enough players from the Premier League to unlock 1 league chem, and not enough players from their nation to unlock 1 nation chem. I should mention though that icons count as 2 players towards nation chem and heroes count as 2 players towards league chem. Managers also count as 1 player towards league and nation chem. So picture if we added Wayne Rooney from England in this team to help Trent. Trent would go up to 2 chemistry because Rooney would add 2 players to the England category. But let's say we added a player like Yaya Toure. He would add 2 players to the league category, taking it to 4 Premier League players, which would give both Trent and Robertson another chemistry. Now let's go back to the squad screen and show you why some players have the chemistry that they have. Ederson has 1 club chemistry for having 2 City players in the team, including himself. He gets 1 league chemistry for having 5 players from the Premier League. And then he gets 1 more chemistry because there's 3 players from Brazil, which takes him to 3 chemistry. Now let's take a look at why Marquinhos has 2 chemistry. He gets 1 club chem for having 2 PSG players, including himself. Then he gets another 1 chemistry point for having 3 Brazilian players, which would be enough to unlock 1 nation chemistry. Now, this part of the menu on the left can be a bit confusing, but what it's trying to tell you is how many players you need towards the next threshold in that category. So if you look at this Premier League example right here, it says we have 1 Premier League chem already, and we have 2 players towards the 3 requirement of the next threshold. Alphonso Davies has no chemistry because there's no other players from Canada, Bayern, or the Bundesliga. I should also add that icons and heroes have full chemistry for themselves if they're played in their right position. But just like other players, if they're played out of position like João Felix and Heung-min Son here, they will get 0 chem. But again, 0 chem does not negatively affect in-game attributes. So I hope that helped you understand how chemistry works in FIFA 23. If it did, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 23 info.